Let's get salty!
Hey everyone, Zeddy here again today with the final mini set card review for today. There'll be more tomorrow and on Friday, but we have new dark gift cards, or one for priest, some pretty incredible stuff for mage and warrior. At least one of the cards seems actually pretty good. I've been getting everything like a 1, so like anything seems pretty decent right now. So we're gonna review these cards. You want to win these cards? We're giving away 3 mini sets out of my pocket. To enter that giveaway, like and comment in the video, link down in the description below. The one with that thumbnail over there. Be subscribed to the channel. Every 1,000 subs we get until that mini set comes out next Tuesday, I will add another mini set to the giveaway, so hit that sub button, make me go baroque. So let's start off with, the Dark Gift Priest card, the Wings of Eternity. It is 1 mana, no spell school on it. You discover a dragon from the past with a dark gift. So 1 mana, get a dragon, get a dark gift on it. You can get Temporis with a double battle cry. Give your opponent 4 extra turns. I don't know how that would work. That'd be so bad. But yeah, there's a lot of bad dragons in Wild, but dark gifts can make up for a lot of that. And maybe it's just a cheap like dragon generator for your Zarimi priest, right? Zarimi, although Zarimi's rotating, and ironically, this card will let Zarimi priest live in standard next year, right? You could discover Zarimi once it becomes a card in Wild in rotation coming up soon. So that won't be reliable, but could you imagine you just play a bunch of dragons and just hope to hit that to relive the glory days of Zarimi priest? That'll ultimately maybe be a meme thing. I don't think a competitive thing, but overall, yeah, decent dragon generator. I mean, it really only probably goes into a deck like that. I don't know what else you're really playing it for. And even there, I'd rather probably just play a modern dragon without a dark gift over this, but maybe for that fringe possibility it sees play in Zarimi priest, I'll give it a 2 out of 5 in standard, and in Wild, yeah, I'll give it a 1, where you already can have all the dragons, although they don't come with a dark gift and all that. But yeah, I don't think we're playing this in Wild, but standard, yeah, it has a shot. And probably I think like dark gift cards good in Arena, like you just don't care. Dark gifts are pretty darn solid for that format. We have a new Mage Secret. So my theory of secrets leaving was already shot with Hunter, but now it's really shot with the new Mage Secret. This will be the first one in like a long time. All the secrets currently in standard are part of the core set for Mage. Anyways, it is the Flames of Infinity. This is a fire spell, 3 mana as always for Mage Secrets. Secret, when your enemy's turn ends, deal infinite damage to their highest health minion. You do not want to play Brain Masseuse, whether it's that paladin weapon, whether it's Flames of Avidity, it's like your only minion out there that can blow you up too. You take infinite damage. So yeah, this basically removes the highest health threat no matter what, unless it's of course like a Divine Shield or it's got some Death Rattle, something like that. That's pretty okay. But that's about it, right? It just removes something. And I guess if they don't have a minion on the board, like your opponent ends their turn and they have no minions, I assume this will just stay like dormant as a secret. It will probably only proc if they have a minion on the board. I don't think it can be wasted. Typically secrets can't be. So that's all right, but I don't know. Do you really want to hard run this card? Probably not. I think this is more of a discover option. You know, we already have like plenty of ways to discover spells in Mage and discover secrets in Mage that it'll pop up one way or the other. It's not horrible. It can remove something really big, but against like a tokeny deck, and I feel like there's not a lot of giant threats to really deal with in the current standard game. It's a lot of stuff just spread out. We don't have Titans. We don't have colossal minions. Even like the Fabled cards aren't typically that big that, yeah, I just don't think you're really hard targeting anything with it. So I'll give it a 1. I don't see you hard playing this in any deck right now in standard or Wild, unless Brain Masseuse is out of control and you want to nuke it and win the game that way, which would be pretty darn hilarious. We have a Mage and Priest fire spell, the Eternal Firebolt. It's 3 mana, it has lifesteal, and you deal 3 damage to a minion. If it dies, return this to your hand at the end of your turn. This is not bad at all. It is like Corpsicle in that it's 3 mana now, but this also can't go phase, so it's not infinite burn, but you're constantly killing minions, you're gaining health. It's like, I guess a 3 mana penance or Drained Soul, which isn't amazing, but the fact you could keep repeating it can help out a lot, right? I guess they didn't want to straight up power creep on those cards, and constant healing over time can be really good. I know like the Fell Drink for Warlock has seen play here and there. It's good healing, and this can be that forever, right? As long as it kills a minion, and it can be your own. It doesn't have to be the opponent's always. I just feel like it's solid. This could see play, particular in Priest that's just always lacking healing, doesn't have a great ton removal. I could see it seeing play, even though, yeah, 3, it doesn't feel amazing. I'm gonna give this a 3 out of 5. Like, I actually think this could see play, maybe not right away, but I do see it possibly happening, again, more so in Priest. Although it's kind of funny giving Mage access to healing like this. They don't typically really have regular healing, but dual class cards gonna have that effect, and I do think this has a shot in Standard, and in Wild we'll give it a 1 where it's way too slow and blah 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 blah. We always say that, even though it's repeatable and all that stuff. We have the Fragment of Nothing, a 4 mana 3/6 elemental for Priest and Mage. After you cast a spell on a minion, draw a card, and this can be any minion. It can be this card, it could be the opponent's minion, your own minion. This could just be a bit of cycle. It's an elemental, which is always relevant for Mage. Doesn't work with things, I believe, like Seabreeze Chalice, for example. I don't think that would work. I think you have to cast it yourself, like pick target. So it works with a prior card, but not necessarily like AoE style cards, I'm pretty sure. So you'll draw a card, and that's not bad. Could give card draw to Priest, which is pretty lacking. Works really well with the drink, the Shadow Drink. You could play like 6 or 7 mana, draw 3 cards. It's not the worst. It's not amazing in today's game, but could see some play at some point. I'm going to go along the lines of a 2 out of 5 in Standard, because again, Priest doesn't have a ton of card draw, really slotted to Elemental Mage for the most part, although in Wild you have like First Flame, which is kind of nice with it. But regardless, I'll give it a 2 out of 5 in Standard, a 1 in Wild. You never know with Priest and card draw, they might like this card quite a bit. We have a Mage and Warrior card, so we're getting Mage and Warrior. The Time Twisted Seer, a 1 mana 1/3 dragon, so this could go into Dragon Warrior, and it has spell damage +2 while damage. So this is like enraged. I love that we just don't ever use the enraged keyword anymore. I mean, that was removed a long time ago, but still, it's enraged, right? You damage it, you got spell damage +2 on a 1-drop. That could be pretty darn effective. You could put this in the whole Fabled package, right? The Mage Fable, and resurrect this thing, right? Damage it and get more spell damage. But I always feel like that deck doesn't really care about the spell damage. You just want the cheap arcane spells, and then you have to self-damage this, and can be a bit finicky. But yeah, maybe just a cheap dragon for Dragon Warrior. It's a 1 mana 1/3. They're losing like some early dragons with rotation and stuff that could slot in. You might not even care about the spell damage at all. You might not care about it at all. But even in Warrior, you have the whatever the 2 mana deal 3 draw minion card. You could scale with that, even potentially have a little bit of synergy there. So I could see this slotting into both Mage and Warrior, even if the spell damage is not super relevant. It's a premium statted tribal minion with possible upside, a lot of synergies. I'll give it a 3 out of 5 in Standard. I could see this seeing play for sure. And in Wild, I'll give it a 2. You never know. There's like weird spell damage stuff you could do in Mage, maybe even in Warrior with like, I don't know, Mortal Strike or something, or Bash synergies. I'll give it a 2 in Wild. You never know with that cheap spell damage, but yeah, most likely a 1 in Wild, but I'll give it 3 Standard. I think it has a bit of a shot. And then lastly, we have another Mage Warrior card, which I do think is pretty good. The Bitter, and a 5 mana frost spell, and Warrior has had frost spells before. You freeze a minion and its neighbor. So this can freeze 3 things and then destroy any that are damaged. So no, this isn't Shatter. We still haven't found anything to proc our Shatter effect in Standard, but yeah, you could possibly destroy 3 minions with this. You could also just stall, and we all know how good that can be. And both Mage and Warrior have access to this. I could see this going into like a Control Warrior, into a more stalling Mage. Like the Fabled Mage will need some stall tools. This could absolutely go in there. Really annoying. And again, the fact it can also destroy those minions is quite nice. I guess it's similar to like the Shaman brochure that was 2 mana that would deal 3 and then freeze the minions, like the target or the neighbors. So the effect itself for like freezing 3 things is worth about like what, 2 mana these days. So you're getting for 3 more mana the possibility of destroying it. I don't know if it's good enough, but it certainly has a chance, although Cone of Cold is 3 mana. And when's the last time you saw that? Maybe there should be 4 mana. I don't know. But at 5, I still feel like it might have a chance. It might be just like 1 mana too expensive, possibly. I'll give it a 2 out of 5 in standard, borderline 3, but one of those annoying stall cards that, yeah, could possibly do some work, remove some big stuff, whether it be Mage or Warrior, and in Wild a 1, because you have way better tools of stalling the game, clearing the board, all that good stuff. So there we go, some more kind of playable cards. I mean, we're kind of expecting this mini set to be in line with the rest of the year, and it has been so far. There's some possible playable stuff, we'll see, or I'm horrible at rating cards, which we all know. Anyways, that's it for today. There'll be more cards to review tomorrow, so make sure to get into that giveaway. Tune in tomorrow, where we'll have plenty of stuff. We'll see if there's any more quests or imbue or a fabled card. We'll have to wait and see. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Have a great day, and stay salty, my friends.